what we see generally in our portfolio, that many of the GPs have started just to look at the MOIC. Plus, there are some tools to mitigate that. Like, I mean, we've seen also many CVs floating around and NAV facilities, even though you have to look at the price tag. But I think generally we've seen that after the global financial crisis. It's been exactly the same, compressed IRRs, but I think the returns will be there, but maybe just on a different level.
Yeah, if I may, I guess the aged assets have really given rise to this phenomenon that we now see in these continuation vehicles, where managers recognize that there are particularly strong assets that they own where they've reached an inflection point and they've owned it for a few years, and it's a natural time to sell and generate liquidity for their investors, but they don't necessarily want to stop owning that asset. They've made 3 times and they can see an opportunity for the next buyer to make 3 times. Why shouldn't they make 9 times and continue to own it? And so this mechanism of having a continuation vehicle to continue owning that asset and roll into that if they're the GP and give investors a choice on whether to generate liquidity because it's time and their program requires that, or stay in an asset that they know well and see further growth from, really is a win-win.
Can I just follow up on this
Please.
topic of CVs, because it's important and maybe inescapable. I think it's a great example of the amazing adapted market in which we're all working. I think it's a solution to a problem that works in certain circumstances. And I know there are people who are not friends of CVs, but there's super valuable optionality around that, as there is with NAV financings. You've seen some public listings of vehicles that I wouldn't have expected, 8 or 10 years ago, to find liquidity in the public markets. You see exchanges in secondary trades of assets that were originally deemed permanent. GP stakes, for example, are changing hands routinely. So the degree of liquidity has shifted, and as in other markets, that's this market, this variable duration, is seeking some equilibrium. And I think we should all be pleased and grateful and excited that we work in an industry where there is this high level of innovation and adaptation.